Hi, and welcome to my channel, Crafty Come Lately. I'm going to share with you a little mini book or little journals to take with you. I just thought of it because I wanted to make simple ones that you could use your stapler with. So I wound up making one that's basically 3 inches wide, which is how wide stapler is. And then while doing that too, I thought of using my mixed media pages that I haven't really done much with. And by mixed media pages, I mean really more my scratch papers where I just either would wipe off a stencil positive or maybe just kind of sprayed some extra stuff onto it, or maybe tried a technique. And I'll show you an example. Like, for example, this one was a practice with salt and watercolor, so with rock salt. So that page, for example, can be used as a cover. If I have anything else like handy dandy, this was kind of a play on a sunset little thing, so that would be cute for a cover. So anything like that that just kind of sits there and it's not complete enough to frame. These are just sprays, which is similar to what I have in my actual cover. So all I did was just kind of sprayed the borders, and I like it enough I didn't put anything on top. So I have some of those kind of pages in my mixed media journal that I haven't really done anything on top of, and will just, so I thought it would be kind of cool to have it as a cover. So this one is the 3 inch, it's actually slightly less than 3 inches on the width, but it's basically 3 1/4. No, let's see here. Is it 3 1/4? Sorry about that. So it's 6.5 wide, and 3 1/4 is the half. So when you slice and dice it into half, that's what it is. So that's another practice page too, stencil thing. And then it winds up being 6 inches tall, and you can use 6x6 sheets in there and just trim off. So once the height you will keep at 6 inches tall, but the width you will cut, and I'm talking about the internal pages now, not the cover. The inside sheets are 5 7/8 wide by 6 inches tall. So hopefully that makes sense. The cover is 6.5 inches wide and 6 inches tall, but the inside pages are 5 7/8 by 6 inches. So the reason I started is because I really just wanted to use them and staple them. So I will hopefully do it here live. But then when I came up with this idea, I also wanted to use, like I said, I have some of those mixed media pages. And so there's 1 staple, 2 staple. So that's basically the idea. That way I don't have to sit there and bind it or do anything complicated. So there's a complete book, boom, ready to go, and I can just take that with me. So these pages are mostly my new watercolor, and that mixed media book are 9 by 12. So I thought, what if I just cut it into half and then I don't have to waste anything? Then you get 9 by 12. If you cut it into 2, you get 9 by 6 sheets of paper. So what if I made them into these size books, and then the inside is basically the same size, just slightly less. I always just kind of take a 1/4 inch off of the inside sheets. I didn't measure the inside sheets, but I'm sure you could do the math. And then again, you're just using scraps. I tried to use just really thin papers on some of these. Like, this is thin calligraphy paper. This is another just practice spraying sheet. Just different papers. This is a tracing paper from Daiso, super thin. That way I can fit some, and I think this is about 8 sheets in here, and then have something that I can easily travel with. But since these are kind of the lazy project, I wind up using a rubber band that's a little bit longer. It's 4.5 inch times 2. So the circumference to this, is 9 inches. But it's the bigger rubber bands, are not the typical rubber bands. So then it's almost like a Midori, where you can slip it pages in and out. But it actually stays pretty good. So that's that one. And then this is this one. So really cute. And all these are just sprays. And literally, I use watercolor, liquid watercolor, and I got this from the Frugal Crafter tip. But I've also used food color and water, and I usually just do 2 to 1. I don't dilute it too much. That one I'll have to overspray, and my colors are very vibrant. And then I do a second layer with just mica powder, I do have the brand new Tattered Angel, which is more just a spray with a mica powder. But I've done just clear white, like, or clear water with mica powder. This one doesn't have it anymore because I cleaned it out. But that way, like, I have like a yellow one, I think, somewhere. This one is a yellow one, and it has the mica powder. Because I don't do the mica powder in all my colors. That way I have one with mica powder and all the rest are just solid colors. So like I have a pink and a red, and these all don't have the mica powders. Because it depends the type of look that I want. But anyways, I hope that makes sense, and I hope it gives you some ideas just so you have something to carry with and something super easy that you can do in like 10 minutes. So thanks for watching. Hope you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching, and let me know if you have any questions or comments. I'll be happy to answer anything, even though I'm a little bit behind, so pardon me for that. And thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.